I got some light on me. I'm with it.
Shout outs to your local tissue paper.
Oh yeah,
It's like
keeping it real.
they're just killing trees.
Everything's killing everything.
Yeah.
All right, you want to give me a countdown or what you thinking?
Yeah, I got you. 5, 4. I said 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Happy 2022. Merry late Christmas to you.
Yes.
We're coming back at you with another installation of TBD.
It's been a while, guys.
Yours truly, your hosts, Mickel Taylor, and who over here next to me?
I got Norberto and not on the boards.
Ooh, man, it's really been a minute in here. It's been a minute since.
Yeah, it's been a long time,
I've been
bro.
craving shooting some
Really?
of this, bro. Yeah, because I've been just talking too damn much to myself, bro.
Too much shit's been going on, y'all.
World's crazy, y'all. But hey, we missed you dearly. We are glad to be back. I'm glad to be back. I don't know if y'all see the new studio.
Yes, we're getting there. We're getting there.
The acoustics are a lot better, you know. You
Yeah.
hear things a lot better. Quality control for audio, much, many things are going to improve from here on out.
It's
So
smoother.
that's where we've been. We've been putting in some work. So
Yep. And shout out your local probiotic.
yeah, drink this, bro. If it's
Yes.
good for you, drink it.
Yes.
Don't
look
have
you
to
up.
taste good. It don't have to taste good.
It
If
do
it's
good.
good for you, you drink it.
It do good. But man, how was the holidays? How was the New Year's, bro?
Dude, it's been,
2022.
yeah, dude. It's been up and down, you know what I'm saying? It's been kind of a tough time. Just like got like personal, family, crazy life stuff. But other than that, it's been nice, bro. I've been trying to spend my time with family as much as I can,
Mhm.
just trying to see everybody, make quality time for people. Other than
Mhm.
that, just focusing on the gym and all my goals, just stuff like that.
It's like I told you yesterday. You gotta enjoy the moment.
Oh, that's what it's all
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, you do.
That's what it's all about.
It's hard for me because I'm a fucking Gemini. So.
I got you, bro.
But yeah, bro, a lot of bullshit been going on everywhere though.
Oh, man.
Not only here, bro. Everywhere.
Yeah, so much crazy stuff. It's just
It's
like
wild.
I honestly don't. Nothing surprises me, of course, but
No,
it's
man.
really just like holy cow.
And if like you guys have shit going on around your states or cities, let us know.
Yeah, let us know where you're from, by the way. Keep us updated because
Mhm.
we are coming at you from the Pacific Northwest, Seattle, Washington area, Puget Sound area, Western Washington. Very different place. A lot of y'all are starting to learn more about our part of the country because
Yeah.
we're growing. We got a lot of money and we got the richest men in the world reside here, and they have for a while. So a lot of y'all are learning about our place. It's a cool
Crazy.
place.
How much money is out
It's
here?
not perfect. Like, I know it's a little trendy for y'all to come over here, but man, it's changed a lot since, because we grew up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I grew up
yeah.
in this area. This neighborhood. I've lived in the same house my whole life. So
I'm from the temperate rainforest.
yeah, you're a rainforest man.
I'm a rainforest hoe, y'all.
Hey,
What
but
y'all know about
shout
that?
out to the desert. Shout out to fucking Alaska, bro. Shout out to all these badass parts of our
Yes.
country. I fucking love you
Yes.
guys. We have such a big, diverse country, whether that's weather, whether that's population, whether that's way of thinking.
Would you say that like the East Coast for sure, or not the East Coast, but like the southern states took care of the country in these last 2 years?
Oh yeah, since the whole COVID lockdowns and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, they have been expanding all of their ports and have been picking up all the slack states such as California have been creating.
Yeah,
Like my cousin, he actually does like port work.
Cali's doing some crazy shit.
Cali is crazy. My cousin just left Cali with his family to go to Florida, Jacksonville, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's been working over there because they're expanding one of their ports. So they're doubling the acres of the amount of port space they have. So this is huge. Like, this is a big addition, big expansion to, the South's shipping abilities. And
its economy.
Mm-hmm. And the
Yeah.
economy has grown. Like, if you're looking at Florida, oh my goodness. Florida's been just straight up growing the whole time. They have a
Yeah,
really,
it's
really
crazy.
good governor. Shout out to Ron DeSantis. My cousin loves and adores you.
Hey, did you guys figure out that the sinking problem though? Like, are they sinking still?
The sea level? You mean the ocean, bro?
Yeah.
Don't bring that up to those people, bro.
I love y'all. I don't want y'all to
Hey.
disappear. That's it.
Oh fuck no.
Yeah.
Florida, bro. I love Florida.
Shout outs Florida. We can get
Same
everything.
with Louisiana, man. Like New Orleans and stuff. The sea levels
it's
rising
here
and
too,
shit.
but just slowlier.
Yeah.
Slowlier. Is that a word?
Like slower. We're a lot. Yeah. I mean,
slowlier.
sea levels are rising, but they're not nearly going to affect us as much as people who have been, settled on the coasts for hundreds of years. We live in a we're lucky where we live because we basically have the ocean, but we're inland. We're in the middle of the state geographically, but
Mhm.
because of the Puget Sound,
Yeah.
is navigable all the way into the middle of the sound and into our rivers and stuff. So
It gives us that water as needed. Those
oh
streams.
yeah, all cities need water basically.
'Cause we're
Water's
basi-
huge.
We're basically blocked off by the Olympic Mountains. It's basically
We're
like
protected.
that's like our shield. Yeah.
Isolated from
I'm from the other side of that, by the
yeah
way.
yeah. Explain that to them. So I grew up east of the Olympic Mountains, but west of the Cascades. So right in the Puget Sound area, where
Yeah.
we've spent some time in our lives. But yeah, I never have been lived west of that. I've visited, but never been on that Olympic Peninsula in terms of living out there.
Well, I was a baby. Like my parents went out there.
Yeah.
Because of reasons, and they were working out there on the farms.
Beautiful. It's good. It's great great water. For
Yeah, a lot
crops.
of rain. A lot of rain. People think it rains a lot here.
No.
No, and it's small.
It's
Like-
just persistent as fuck.
Like
here.
the towns are small. Like you really are going out there for nature. It really is a rainforest. Like,
That's beautiful.
it's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
that's where they shot Twilight.
supposedly.
Yeah.
Some
I
of
know.
it, most of it was in Canada.
We're
Just-
not- oh.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, not to ruin our Washington State credibility. I don't know if that gives us clout or just removes all credibility
Twitter.
from us.
Twitter.
Twilight,
Twilight.
iCarly, Twilight, Starbucks,
Oh,
Boeing,
God.
Amazon, Bill Gates.
There was another movie that came here too.
Fucking Jeff Bezos, dude. We have a lot of weird things to come
Those
out of
ones.
here. Us, yeah. Bro, Washington's interesting. You guys are gonna learn more about it culturally because it's unique. Geographically, it's in the northwest of the continental United States. It's similar culturally and law-wise to the states of Idaho and Montana in terms of gun laws and self-defense laws.
But politically, though, it's
and
fucked.
history though, Wild West history, dueling and all that. We're very similar to Idaho and Montana, but culturally and politically over the past few years, 50 plus years, we've become California-sized.
Oh, West
basically.
Coast mentality. To the
My
max.
dad, for example, is from California. He settled here back in the day, and had me here and his family. But he's from California. There's so many Californians that are coming from California.
So many guys.
Because it's a little bit cheaper because the prices in California are out of hand.
And now inflation's jumping over here.
Well, it's that
It's
plus
bad.
everything, plus our own growth, plus people want to get in on the piece of the pie. There's wealth. If something's happening, people want to be a part of it. And
Yeah.
I welcome good people to come here, right? But
We're oversaturated.
we're
now.
not allowed. We're not able to afford houses anymore.
Yeah.
The
It's hard now.
the time our parents were born and lived, it was an excellent time for them to be out here. They were able to buy houses who have greatly appreciated and valued.
Very.
They were able to raise kids,
Great
with
times.
not too many issues. But certainly since since Barack Obama, 2008, 2010, and then you go onward, you've seen a lot of things change politically, whether that's the school system
Oh, that one.
and their indoctrination of children and teaching segregation and racism in schools. They've been pushing that. It's honestly changed. It's become more racist. The media and certain groups have preyed upon different ethnic groups. We're a very diverse place. I want to say we're probably one of the most diverse places in the country.
They used to say we were second to Los Angeles.
Yeah,
King
and
County.
Los Angeles is a much bigger city. New York, much bigger city in terms of population.
But in diversity, we're number 2, I think.
If we go per cap, if we're going by person, I'd probably say we are maybe the most diverse. I'd want to give the Bay Area in California
That's why, yeah, I'll
a
go
run
there.
for their money because it's very similar. The same types of people who settled in the Bay settled here. And even people who are from the Bay have settled here, like my father.
It's like our own bay.
It is.
It's
Well, no, it
big,
literally
yeah,
is. It's a sound. It's an interior ocean. It's
It's a
pretty
different
sick.
thing. It's pretty. Y'all should check it out.
Yeah, man.
And what you also should check out is the fucking politics, though.
Yeah, that's a problem. Our governor, no one has voted for him. I'm not even kidding. Literally, Microsoft's bullshit fucking voting
crazy.
machines for the past 10 years have basically given Democrat candidates a shoo-in in our state, even though a majority of our state is very conservative and Republican. You go anywhere outside the Puget Sound, this is a red state.
Yeah.
You go east of those Cascades, eastern Washington is very conservative.
It's very red.
Where you're from in the Northwest
It's very
Olympics,
red.
very red. Southwest by Westport, Ocean Shores, Aberdeen, fucking conservative loggers, all that. This state is conservative as hell. However, they're trying to play the same exact playbook the Democrats be doing. They get a city, they get a populated city.
Like Philadelphia.
They start doing crazy, like Detroit, Philadelphia, Baltimore, any of those cities. But it's the same thing with Portland, Oregon. Oregon's pretty red. But once you when you get out of the cities, extremely red rural state. But when you're in the cities, you have these dumb little bubble pockets of liberalism, which are ruining the whole state for everybody. And so, for example, Seattle, the people who are in a bubble who don't understand and are out of touch with real world problems that live in a city like in Seattle are out of touch with reality and what's really going on in the state around them or the country. And so this is a problem for us, you know, because these kids think they're overeducated. They think that since they went to college, are smarter and that they are literally intellectually superior to you, and they should be superior to you by class, you know, economic class. And so
just status is at that point. Yeah, that's what they made.
It's all a game, and it's bad. But right now, people our age, young people, are getting indoctrinated by colleges.
And now they're trying to not force it, but they're thinking about like mandating a vaccine for kids.
That is disgusting. It is so disgusting.
Because they do it for the flu.
Dude, yeah, I know, but COVID is not.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. No, they're not making camps for us.
They were.
Huh?
They were,
but the people found out.
Yeah, but what happened with that? Is there an update? Because I've heard about it, and I'm pissed. I loaded all my magazines in my safe, bro. I said, come and take it.
Don't go for him. It'll be crazy. So basically,
it'll be fun.
Instantly kind of realized, like, yo, yeah, people found out. And he was like, we're not going to do that because people are going to be outraged.
Dude, they've tried to get his ass. That's the thing that's based about Washington. Yeah. We may be getting pussified by all these California Democrat and cultural things that are degenerate, you know, that are harming our culture and our society and harming family structure, you know, like promiscuity and single parent homes. Not to knock single mothers, but statistically, if you have both kids in the home, you have extreme advantages. You know, a loving mom and dad is the biggest advantage anybody can have. Yeah. And I can attest from that. My parents have been together my whole life.
Okay.
Whether that, you know, was meant to be or not through hardship, the point is they work together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what everyone needs to do nowadays. And be more involved. Remember we talked about that?
Yes. Everyone needs to start focusing their energy on things that actually matter. You know, things that aren't as trivial, things that aren't, you know, what society wants us to do is be powerless, thoughtless, like in terms of mental capacity. They don't want us to think for ourselves. No. The whole reason we went to school was to learn how to reread the same boring stuff and pay attention to someone who's boring and doesn't care about us and has their agenda. That's the whole point of school in our country. Like, if you guys are listening from abroad, or if you're a fellow American in another state, I'm sure it's very different. It varies from public school to private school. But in America, our education system is a complete joke. It's not even designed to teach kids. That's a reason we're behind in those things. But also, you notice the world's richest country seems to not really give a fuck about it, right? You'd think
are we really rich?
The most quote-unquote powerful country in the world would want to better educate their kids. But what are they doing? They made college a fucking business. They've pushed it through social pressure and through cultural power, soft power. They literally tell high school kids that are 16, 17 who don't know what they want to do with their life, hey, get into a shit ton of debt. And then they tell these parents to fucking tell them the same thing. Put this pressure on these kids to go to college. It's like, go to college if you have a plan. If you don't have a fucking plan, save your fucking money, you dumbass. Bro, I spent racks. I'm one class from my degree. It's a math class. I have a lot of hard times with math, believe it or not. Everything else in school, really easy. Math, my brain does not understand. It's like fucking reading hieroglyphics or Chinese, bro. Yeah. Bad. And so I paid for every class. I'm not in debt, thank Christ. But I'm one class away from that shit, bro. And it's like, that should be holding me back. Point is, like, literally, like, the degree, though, when I get it, it's not going to be worth anything. Like, my friends have that degree. Yeah. It's an Associate of Arts degree. All it is a spend money at high line. And I've spent racks to get an education that all it did was really nothing for me, actually.
The funny thing is, you said that's an arts degree. Look what you're doing, though.
Yeah, right? Associate of Arts, man.
He's here, y'all. We found his ass.
We made it. We're making it work.
I gave him a lot of beans, just like Mando.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shout out the whole Dose Ones family, Dose Ones. By the way.
I miss all of you guys. I haven't seen you Dose Ones people in a minute, but if you're listening to this, just know I love y'all. I hope you had a great Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, for reals. And, like, this morning, I wanted y'all to remember that, you know, we're back. You don't have to worry no more.
We back in this bitch. Yeah, things are going to be a little different. Things are going to be a little structured different to our audience members that are listening. But things are going to continue to improve in terms of quality, in terms of functionality, in terms of university I just made up a word almost, but universality. I don't know.
Is that a word?
I don't know, bro.
We be making words on this bitch. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
man.
Hey, yo, Urban Dictionary, hit us up.
We're wordsmithing. We're wordsmithing this hoe, but
I like that word, though.
hell yeah, bro.
By the way, we got the Dragon Balls here, so y'all ever feeling down, like you need some hope in life, just wish upon them.
I know about that show, but I never like watched it.
Yeah.
Like as a kid, I'd eat macaroni. It'd be on the TV, and I watch it. But other than that, I never like learned the story.
A lot of cool fighting and death. And
all my friends like it. So.
And food.
Oh yeah. Hella food.
But yeah, bro, it's just so they're not making the camps. That's what Ainsley said.
I don't trust that. He's a lizard person.
We'll see what happens. This will be interesting. They're
trying
to do the vaccines in schools. We'll see. I doubt that will go through. A lot of parents will be mad because they're barely coming out with vaccines for kids.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't.
Kids
trust
don't
that.
need dude. They don't need this.
They don't need that.
Honestly, if we never fucked with any vaccines and we're just did herd immunity like the Swedes said when COVID first came along.
Yeah. They already said it's gonna happen. Everyone's gonna have it by this year.
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah. I've had it 4 times, so fuck
I don't
y'all.
know. See, I'm going to be full disclosure to the cameras. I don't know if I've had COVID. I don't think I have. I've had maybe 1 cold, 2 colds since COVID's been a thing. And I was tested, and both of them were negative. You know, one was more of like a sinus infection. So if I have COVID, I haven't noticed it. If I have had it, I haven't tested positive, or my family members. My mom was tested twice a week, you know what I'm saying? So
she's tested it twice a week
for her job, but now because she's not at work because the whole chemo. God bless my mama.
God bless.
Shout out to my mom. Pray for her. Her birthday was yesterday. Hope she had a great.
My mom's birthday was on the 11th.
Hey, wow.
Crazy.
My mom's 2 days after that. Yeah, 13th.
Yeah, that's wild.
God bless our moms, bro.
Happy birthday, moms.
Hell yeah, my mom. I love my mama. She don't understand all the politics stuff, but
that's what we're here for.
Dude, it's so funny, bro.
The Supreme Court fucking denied that for a reason.
Yeah.
So they should not be going in our schools then. If the Supreme Court saying you don't need it for a job, then you don't need it for school.
Bro, why are they firing unvaccinated people, but even vaccinated people are able to get and spread it the fucking exact same?
That's exactly what I said.
It's so bullshit. You know my dude, so
I have both.
You know what an NPC
I'm not getting the
is?
third.
So NPCs are like mindless people, right? Like, you know, in Minecraft, the NPC villages, those squid fucks that stand around, those are like sheep, right? Those are basically like NPC brains are people who don't think, they just go along with the flow and they don't actually question anything, you know?
Okay.
And so we see a lot of that with COVID, obviously. NPC thinking, where they're not even like, oh, well, I don't think, I just am told. And so they watch the news all day. They consume this media, and they literally feel however the news decides for them to feel. So my grandpa is a 91-year-old man I love. He happens to somehow be a Democrat, right? He's from Kansas, too. Fucking weird.
Kansas? They got some
middle of nowhere,
they got some
Kansas.
good
Bro,
ribs
he
over
came from nowhere. He came from a farm. He's born in a barn in 1930 from some, like, Danish immigrants, bro, in this fucking community that spoke German and Danish in Kansas. And so...
That's dope.
Thank you, bro. But point is, somehow along the lines, he got his brain fucked, and he's a Democrat. I am not, and I'm not going to apologize for not being a Democrat. I fucking hate Joe Biden. I think he's a pussy. You know, honestly, I really don't think he's actually in charge. He can't be.
He hasn't done really much.
Well, he's literally just he either is the president and China is destroying our country step by step, like we think, or there's something better, and he's just a complete actor for the world to perceive us as the world's most weakest, unstable nation.
That's crazy.
When in reality, we do have a commander-in-chief that is not Joe Biden. That would be a fucking pipe dream. But, hey, a man can dream, right? It's the American dream.
You know what's crazy, bro? I
What's
think
up?
I don't know how long it's been, but you this is the first time you dropped the China name.
Fuckers.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I had to wait. I got the motherfuckers on my shirt, too. We got this China.
Wolves, though. It's all good. Raul Jimenez. But we're going to put a China ticker now.
China. How many times
you say China? You used it first in a long time, though. I respect.
I had to, start. We'll get to them.
But I was just going to say, we're coming for y'all.
Yeah, they're coming for us. We're coming for y'all. Same thing.
Oh, man. It's wild. We strapped. This man is...
We're dyking. But yeah, crazy world we got. I just encourage y'all to love everybody in your lives. Be mentally, physically, and spiritually fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we never know when's the last time we'll see one another. Like, we never know when God puts us in a situation that's very difficult or that doesn't have an outcome that's favorable.
Mm-hmm.
And so, bro, we have to just be thanking the Lord and have a good relationship with the Lord every day.
And we feel alone sometimes. So,
Oh, dude, I've been feeling alone as hell. I can't even hug my mom. I don't know if this is too personal for the show.
nah,
right? But
whatever you want to say.
Gotcha. Yeah. So my mom, we recently learned she has stomach cancer, stage 4.
Damn.
It spread. I thought it didn't. It spread. I don't know how bad it is, bro, but it's not good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say about that. But I've been feeling alone as hell because I'm not even allowed to see her or give her a hug. I can't even give her a hug.
Yeah.
And so
that's like your angel. And
so frustrating.
On Earth, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
And so I'm not even able to hug her because, she has chemotherapy and the immune systems are weaker. I don't know if it matters that I'm not vaccinated, but I've been treated like shit that I'm not vaccinated by my whole family. And they're like thinking I'm more of a danger to my mom. So I haven't seen her. But point is with the NPC thinking, my grandpa, he watches Rachel Maddow on MSNBC all day.
Mm-hmm.
Complete propaganda. And he feels however the news wants him to feel. And so whenever the news is talking about things like fear and the Omicron or whatever the fuck.
And that's how he feels.
Yeah. And so literally me and him have been completely cool. But all of a sudden the news started telling him to be mean to people who are unvaccinated and to be a dick.
They're saying that
and
now?
Essentially, they've been saying, they're saying put maximum pressure on people who aren't vaccinated and tell them that they are going to die if they're not vaccinated and all this craziness. And my grandpa, he's 91. He's not thinking right. He's really old. He just watches TV and believes whatever. And so he started being a total dick to me yesterday, just talking shit, saying like, get out of here. I don't want you near me if you haven't had your shot. Why haven't you had your shot, you son of a bitch? Like, very mean old grandpa. Love him to death. But he can be an ass, you know? Simple.
Yeah.
And anyone's capable of that. But, like, point is, I always hug him. I'm the only grandkid who visits him because I love him, you know? Like, he's my only grandpa. I never met my grandpa from Mexico. You know, he's in Mexico somewhere. I never met him.
Yeah.
But this grandpa I grew up with. And so I like to visit him because he's, like, really important to me. He's 91. He's not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get as much wisdom and knowledge from him and spend as much time on this earth with him as I can.
And now COVID's fucking that up.
Yeah, it's been. But point is that no one cared and he never got COVID from me hugging him and visiting before and being safe. And now all of a sudden he's like, get out of here. I don't even want you here. You're not vaccinated. If you're vaccinated, it's okay. Even though the vaccine doesn't do anything with spreading the disease.
That's exactly what I've been
You can
told.
spread it if you're vaccinated. So there's literally no point. If your goal is to think, I'm vaccinated, I can't spread it. It's okay.
It spreads.
You know what?
Just like the flu, it spreads.
Yeah. And you know what? I think, honestly, my best...
Just like herpes, it spreads. Okay.
That would yeah, spreads.
Literally.
You took my brain away. I forget what I was going to... That fucked me up. Something about COVID. I don't know.
But COVID, on the
Vaccine.
end, the vaccine is not gonna help you not give it to people. It's gonna help supposedly your immune system.
I don't know. That's right.
I got it because I had COVID twice, and I was actually one of the first in November 2019 to get COVID. So I was one of the first.
Mm-hmm.
I got the first variant, and then I got the variant last summer, wherever the fuck that one was. No, last spring.
Delta or whatever.
Last spring, whatever the fuck that one was.
They just make it up. They're trying to do it.
Yeah.
They're literally trying to scare as much people until midterms so they can do mail-in voting to try to fraud the numbers so they can keep their bullshit.
And then get
Democrat
Biden in.
Senate sets. No, that's literally what's going on. That's also why they're flooding the border with illegal immigrants and then flying them over the night into different red states in our country at an attempt to flip the demographics with illegal aliens so that they can flip the state blue. Like they did to California. So they did to California. California was red. Very red.
Mm-hmm.
It still is, honestly. I was there. It's the rural parts, anything that has anything to do with the farming and common sense is red. The cities have brainwashed people, whether that's in Los Angeles in the south or San Francisco in the north. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's sad,
It is sad. What was I saying, though? Fuck.
Before you said herpes and spread with COVID variants, you're saying you had a certain COVID variant the last year, and then we're talking about Delta.
So basically, I got the 2 vaccines just so people who leave me alone, I can do shit, right? I'd be honest with y'all. That's why I got it.
Yeah, that's what they sold it on, right?
I've had it twice. I was like, I got this shit in my body. Whatever else they put in there, I'm a vaccine baby.
Got it.
Whatever, because in the 90s, we got vaccinated like ass. The only thing is, I'm not getting the booster. Why would I get a booster?
It doesn't make any fucking
when I've
sense.
had it twice and I have both shots y'all want me to get. It just makes no sense.
None of it makes sense.
It just makes no sense. Like, bro,
It's because it's not about
I've gone
that.
20 years without a flu shot. Like,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Bro, I'd much rather
Mark on wood.
yeah, I'd much rather go the route of nature. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather have the body and an immune system that God gave me. I'd much rather put that to the test of what nature has
Yeah.
to throw at me than this. I'm for vaccines overall, not this vaccine really.
Mm-hmm.
I have weird feelings, and based on everything about it, I do not like it.
It needs years of scientific studies.
Bro, the way they're pushing it is enough for me to say fuck no.
So you're
it's
telling
so
me
suspicious.
you can,
it is so
you can
bad.
fix respiratory problems,
You
but you can't fix like tumors and stuff, which is, you know.
Well, in fact, that the vaccine helps tumor growth. It's sad, and
It's
I'm
crazy.
sure. I guarantee you, it's played an effect in my mom's situation.
And now
I guarantee you, the vaccine has helped her has stopped helping her body. The vaccine's made it harder for her body to fight tumor growth and inflammation and all this bullshit that her normal God-given body would be able to handle and understand.
Yeah, I feel that.
And so it makes me mad. It's like, I'm a young male, 23, healthy. I exercise every day. I eat decent. Not the best, but decent. Why do I need to fucking be injected with this fucking chemical that's going to save me from a cold? It's like, bro, I'd rather get the cold and be good.
Yeah.
Like, anyone who thinks would be fine. There's nothing to be fucking afraid of. Like, yeah, people can die from COVID. Weak people with their immune systems. But, like, bro, we can't shut down the fucking economy and not go to work this whole time. Are you shitting me? It's not unacceptable. It's only happening in Democrat states. It's only happening in blue states. These are the states controlled by our opposition, a.k.a. the Chinese Communist Party. How can they fight the United States without firing a bullet? They can economically, culturally, and societally, subvert us.
Mm-hmm.
They want to weaken us. That's why they bought TikTok. That's why TikTok has all this degenerate bullshit, while their version of TikTok has science projects and all this good things.
Yeah.
The Chinese Communist Party banned tattoos from society from soccer players wearing tattoos in China. You can't wear it because...
Damn.
Yeah. And so these are the way they're thinking, and they're obviously influencing and harming us, doing the opposite on purpose. It's not like a fucking accident. They bought TikTok. They calculated that. And now they're using it as a fucking weapon against our population, against our kids, against everyone. They're trying to brainwash them. It's a war of misinformation.
Yeah. Yep.
It's terrifying.
And you guys are going to learn from it with us. Just make sure
Yeah.
you tune in
You best bet.
every Monday at 7
Yeah.
a.m.
Things are going to get spicy, y'all. I'm not even
Yeah.
capping. We're going to have different
Yes.
guests here. This was our first show
Yes.
coming back. So, we had
dope.
to, test the waters a bit, test out our new equipment and everything. I like how it sounds in here a
It
lot.
sounds good. If I look a little out of it, THCA. That's why.
Fuck yeah.
Check out that show.
That show is one to watch, guys.
It was
Even
dope.
if you're not a cannabis smoker, it'd be very fascinating to learn about marijuana and the cannabinoids and the medicinal aspect to the plant. It's fascinating.
And that study they just brought out about cannabis and
Really
and,
now?
and COVID.
Really?
Yeah, the
don't know anything
cannabinoids are their study where it's basically it's blocking COVID cells from entering and like getting in basically to your immune system and fucking your shit up. So check it out. I gotta look more into it. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna have a cast. You guys already met them. It was the first show that came out. I hope you guys liked it. But Mike, anything you want to leave off with at the end now? But yeah, no, I was just gonna end it off with I'm blessed to have you all here.
Thank you, sir.
I'm happy for these shows. TBD is one of my. What is it gonna be called?
We're honestly, guys,
I'm gonna take that out.
we're gonna come all good. No, we're gonna come up with a better name than TBD. TBD just literally rolls off the tongue better than anything. I've put my 2 cents forward. So, there will be a new name when this comes out. I want to say maybe early 2022. Ideally, don't press me on it.
Yeah,
We're-
I'll come though.
We're gonna get a logo just for the show. It's gonna be very inspired by the Dos Juans Calavera, but it's gonna be different. So. You guys are going to get a kick out of that. Maybe there'll be a hoodie with that on it one day.
Oh, shit.
You never know.
Oh.
But anyways, guys, I hella appreciate y'all tuning in, and having faith in Dos Ones. Thank you guys for sticking with us, even though we removed a lot of our content off our site and rearranged a bunch of stuff. It's been a transition and growth process for us all. Crazy times out here. But, hey, we're staying strong. We have faith, stronger than we've ever been before. So just want to say that. And, God bless our beloved United States from wherever y'all tuning in from. You can be patriotic and still be abroad, whether you're an American or not. You can still show love to the United States in our way of life, our way of doing things, our visions that the people before us have fought for, sacrificed, and died for to have, such as our freedom of speech, since our freedom to love whoever we want to love and marry or date whatever race. These are luxuries that aren't awarded to most of the world.
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
parts of the world where your marriage is arranged. Here in America, you can fall in love with whatever race and have whatever baby you want. That's fucking beautiful to me, guys. I don't know about y'all. It can be any religion, too. That's what makes us special.
Yep.
And so, screw the news and all this mainstream bullshit talking about how bad the United States is and how racist it is.
We need to unify. That's what scares them.
This is the least racist country on the fucking planet. You guys need to open your eyes if you haven't. I'm sure I'm not telling y'all much. Y'all been seeing this. You guys were raised right. But this racism, there is racism in our country, but is completely being agitated and made hysterical by the media. It's completely artificial. The outrage about it and the growth of white supremacy in our nation. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Nobody's scared of no fucking white supremacist.
Nah, not no more, really.
What the fuck are they going to do? Okay, everyone got goddamn guns. Bro, that's not fucking scary. You know what? They want it to be scary. They want black people to think that people are still getting lynched. They want them to think that they're being hunted in the streets by cops. They want Hispanics to think that they were going to get deported.
Yeah.
They want all of that. You know what I'm saying? They want fear. That's how these people control us, control these different groups. So what do? They try to divide the groups because it's so much harder to control us all when we're united.
Yeah.
You've seen our achievements when we were united as a country, going to the fucking moon, 2 world wars. Like, our land is beautiful and expansive. Like, we have a lot. We are not perfect, but we have a lot going for us. You know what I'm saying?
The James Webb Telescope.
Dude, we've developed nuclear weapons, bro. We have a lot to be proud of. We have a lot to not be proud of. But for what we have given the world, not in a selfish manner, but like what the world has let us have and what we've given back, it's beautiful to see. You know, not to say the United States is entitled to anything, but the fact that the U.S. exists and the rest of the world exists, it's a beautiful thing. And I want everybody to do well. I want everyone to love each other and be happy.
We're in the Goldilocks spot, guys.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of places like this in our solar system. We're probably the smartest beings in our solar system.
Honestly, I don't even know.
'Cause
There's probably smarter beings on our planet that have been here forever that we don't even know about.
They're hiding.
Like in the planet. Yeah, literally.
Come over for an interview.
Dead ass. But guys, we have so much content to cover this year. Many topics, you know, not just revolving around like real world and politics and news. You know, we're going to definitely mention a lot. Like, we've been touching on geography a bit, culture. We really want to give you guys better context and a better insight about what we're really about and what our goals here are and what we're trying to do and what we are going to do in this culture war to help save our nation, to help save our country, to help save our beloved people. And, you know, this is coming from a Hispanic point of view. You know, our show is very Hispanic, but it's not just about Hispanics. This is just, we're just showing people that we fight for these values. We will not be quiet. We will not comply. You know, God is unnegotiable. Family is unnegotiable. Man and woman are man and woman. That is unnegotiable, unalienable, you know? So these are things worth fighting for. And so it's a pleasure.
Yep.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that will wrap this first segment for the year up. It was a pleasure having you on this beautiful, beautiful morning.
Yep.
I hope y'all stay tuned. God bless y'all and see you next week.
Stay involved, motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.